Now then people, welcome to Bosh TV. I have got an absolute cracker of a recipe for you today. This is Boujee bangers with pepper sauce and Dauphinoise potatoes. Perfect date night food. It's a doddle, super easy and so impressive. Let's get cracking. First up, we'll make our Dauphinoise potatoes by adding oat milk and oat cream in equal parts to a large saucepan and then bringing that to a simmer with some garlic, some sprigs of thyme, and of course, a boatload of thinly sliced potatoes. We like to use a mandolin for this, but do be super careful with your fingers. It just takes ages to chop them, but you can do it by hand if needs be. Salt and pepper will add some lovely flavor. Stir that all around and then bring it to a simmer for 5 to 7 minutes until those potatoes have really started to soften. Make sure you use a thin pan. The right size is important here so that your liquid is nice and high to cover those potatoes well. And that goes in the oven at 200 degrees for 30 minutes. Next, let's make a delicious pepper sauce. Start with some vegan butter, of course, the only way to do it. Then add your shallots, finely sliced, into that pan and let them really soften in that hot oil, along with a touch of salt to help bring out the flavor. Saute that for 5 minutes, add some red wine as well, and then make sure you let all that alcohol cook away because you don't want to be sipping on that really bitter taste. Next in go your peppercorns, loads of them, and some soy cream for lovely unctuousness. And stir everything together to make an absolutely wonderful peppercorn sauce. This thing is going to simmer down, it's going to become thick and gloopy, and look at that. That is the perfect thing to pour all over your Boujee bangers and delicious potatoes. Next, we're gonna make our bangers. First up, the vegan butter goes into the pan, giving that lovely flavor, and then our bangers. Choose the best vegan sausages you can. Now what I'm gonna do is something, it's gonna look a little bit crazy, but I'm gonna pop all those mushrooms around the outside. You can of course use a separate pan if you prefer. The key thing to get these mushrooms perfect is to really cook them until they've lost all of that moisture. And now it's time to serve. Our lovely mushrooms are ready. Our potatoes are brown on the top. This looks like an incredible spread. Oh my goodness, that is already a plate to die for. And then you pour over this peppercorn sauce. This is what I want to eat right now. So good. That is absolutely incredible. Perfect date night fodder. Boujee bangers, shocked broccoli, and our version of potato dauphinoise. Of course, it's completely plant-based. This is so incredible, and it's all topped with a wonderful, gorgeous, peppery, creamy pepper sauce. I'm a fan. Let's see what Ian thinks.
Those dauphinoise are so rich and so delicious. Like really, you don't expect vegan food to be that creamy ever.
There you go, you heard it here. This is an absolute winner of a dish. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Hopefully you'll cook this. I genuinely hope you do. And right now, we're gonna devour this.
Oh man, it's so good.
So good, right?
So good, yeah.